Life is just always happening. If not Berlin, you're supposed to be in Singapore. What do you mean you watch my YouTube videos and now you're my roommate? Should we play Sims? Should we start playing Sims together? People that don't nap scare me. Hi everyone, welcome. Sorry. I haven't done a video in so long. I haven't filmed in so long. Why am I low-key nervous? I'm getting comfy. Sorry. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karinate or Karinate. I haven't seen you guys in so long. You guys feel the cozy vibes? Like, are you feeling a bit like it's giving season transition? On this channel we do hobbies, travel and lifestyle, and today is gonna be all encompassing because I just realized we have a lot of new faces and a lot of people don't know who the heck I am. I'm doing this video kind of as like an introduction to the channel kind of video. So welcome to me, welcome to my part of the internet. Ah, that's so cringy. Should we do glasses? Tea, I know it's tea. It's tea. I high-key need my vision there. So today I'm just going to go through a range of different questions. I didn't ask anyone to submit any questions or anything, so let's get started. For the people that are here for hobby content, I'm also going to be crocheting whilst I answer these questions. And also, if you guys feel free to answer any of these questions down below, because I feel like you want to know me and I want to know you, so hey. What I'm going to be crocheting is this hat. To me, it feels like a jester hat. I was decided between crocheting this hat and also one of those hats with like the ears. But I have such a fat head. I have like the fattest head known to man. Wait a second. Okay, Google. What is the fattest head?
The title for the individual with the biggest head in the world is often attributed to a man named Gary Turner. His head circumference has been measured at an astonishing 15.8 inches.
Mine might be bigger. Also, please let me know if you guys like these talking videos because I like to yap. You guys know that. Or if you don't know that, I like to yap. So let's get started. These are my colors I'm going to be using. This one might be Starcraft. This is probably Starcraft as well, actually. But this one's WI. I'm going to be using a 5mm hook, by the way. I'm not following a pattern, I'm just using common sense. So hopefully this works. Okay, sorry if I'm looking over to the side a lot. That's where my questions are. So the first question is, what is your name and how did you come up with your channel name Karinate? Obviously, my name is Karinate and I came up with the name because it's my name. My name in my language, I guess this kind of answers the next question. Where am I from? I'm Nigerian, but I was born and raised in London. So my name actually means my answered prayers, or my prayers have been answered. Hopefully your prayers have been answered by you guys subscribing to this channel. When's your birthday? Give me a second, guys. Let me do the first row. I don't know if I answered that question. My birthday is the 23rd of July 2002. I am 23 years old because I just had my champagne birthday or my golden birthday. It's my Jordan year. All the big social media words, I guess. Do I have any siblings or pets? I have two brothers, one older, one younger. Those are basically pets as well. Not gonna lie. They are animals. So I have my baby brother. He's my favorite, not gonna lie. And then my older brother's kind of cool too. He just got a tattoo for me and my baby brother because we're both born on the 23rd, which is really cool. What show, book, or podcast are you obsessed with right now? Oh my gosh. There's so many options. The show I've been obsessed with for the past couple of days has been Psyche K, The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. I just keep watching the episodes. I've been falling asleep to the episodes. I've been waking up and it's still playing. If you guys watch my channel, you guys know I watch anything that Seth MacFarlane has ever made. So I obviously always love Family Guy. You guys can see I'm an anime girly, so One Piece is always in my rotation. Another thing that I've been obsessed with is Italian Batch on YouTube. I love him. He's so funny. I'm trying to get back into my YouTube era. So there's a lot of people that I'm trying to start liking again. Who else? Kevin Lang. I love Kevin Lang so much. I love the whole team. So hilarious. I am currently reading or listening to Butter by Asako Yuzuki on audiobook and on Spotify. Don't listen to this book if you're hungry. First time I was listening to it at the gym, I left that gym and I made that white rice soy sauce butter combo and I ate that right out. And they're talking about having the noodles. Yeah, I ate that. Lord knows, I ate that. My current song or playlist on repeat. I've been actually a bit irritated with music at the moment. Like, music has been really jarring in my ears. I know what it is. It's Wake Up by Chris and T. Chris and T is always on my rotation because I love them. On top of Chris and T, I always love a bit of T-Pain.
In the studio.
I love T-Pain. If I had to sum up my life lately in 3 words, what would the 3 words be? Let me think. Oh my gosh, that's actually a bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Outside, confusing, active. I'll say active. Like, that's kind of like outside. Active, like outside, not like So the question is, what is your current obsession? I don't think I have a current obsession. I think the thing that I'm like low-key focused on is like just locking in. I think it's like kind of like now that summer's kind of winding down, it's like lock in. If you guys watch my birthday prep video, you guys know I'm always talking about like, let me lock in, let me lock in. I'm always thinking about how can I do better, how can I be better. That's what I'm currently obsessed with, just being better, being the best me I could be, working to my full potential. Even things like YouTube, like let me invest in myself a bit more. So now moving into the YouTube portion, why did I decide to start my channel? I decided to start my channel because I've always loved YouTube. I feel like that's everyone's thing, like they always love YouTube. But if you guys scroll down to my earlier content, I went up to do my year abroad at NTU Singapore. When I was preparing for my year abroad, I didn't see a lot of people going to Singapore, and I also didn't see a lot of people going to Singapore that looked like me in general. So I was like, let me start doing some content for year abroad, just in case other people want to come like next year or the year after, like they know what their vibe kind of is, what to pack, who to talk to, the whole kind of process. Like I'm not really introverted, but like I just didn't want, for example, someone more introverted than me to be like, I'm not going to Singapore because there's no videos on it. Like if I'm black, I can't go to Singapore, like I'm not going to feel the same way, I'm not gonna have a good time. So that's why I started YouTube. And that's how I met one of my best friends, because she watched my YouTube videos before she came out. Really weird coincidental story. Obviously I was posting my YouTube videos about me going to Singapore. I now get to Singapore in second semester. I asked for a new roommate because yeah, I asked for a new roommate. So the other person's moved in. I can just see their stuff on the side of the room. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? I don't know who this person is. I don't know what they look like. So I'm not gonna lie, I do a little snooping because they put some of their pictures up. So I was looking, I was like, oh my gosh, guys, I think she's black. I think she's black. Guys, I think she's black. I think I went to take a nap, and when I woke up, she was there, and I was like, hi, I'm Karinate. She's like, hi, I watched your YouTube videos, and I was like, ah! It was so weird because I was like, what do you mean you watch my YouTube videos and now you're my roommate? Are you going to get me? Like, am I gonna make it home safe to my family? But yeah, she's literally my best friend. Big up Nomi. That's my girlie. That's Nay's Universe. You guys can see she now does YouTube as well. That's my girlie Pop. I love her so much. We had so many mutuals and we didn't even know that we actually had real in life mutuals as well, which is really weird. But yeah, that's my girlie. So that's why I started my YouTube channel. That was a whole tangent, but yeah. What kind of videos do you want to make more of? Hobbies, travel, or lifestyle? I don't know. I feel like I'm low-key leaning closer to like lifestyle because life is just always happening, if that makes sense. Like you can always turn on your camera, you can always start filming. Hobby content is harder for me because when I was doing only crochet content, I felt like I could only crochet. So when I didn't want to crochet, I was like, this is not what the people want to see. I think I want to do more lifestyle, but also make sure I'm incorporating everything else into it because I'm about to start my masters. I want you guys to come along with me, but I also don't want you guys to feel like you followed me only for crochet. So now you guys don't get to enjoy the same content as that. So I just want you guys to also feel like you're getting what you wanted out of subscribing to me. Who or what inspired you to start creating content? I would probably just say it was old school YouTube, Graveyard Girl, like all her back to school videos, or like old YouTube videos, like My Life as Ava. I was like, this is kind of cool, and I love watching you guys, and I low-key want to do the same thing. They inspired me like years ago. The people that have helped me like consistently want to keep like posting my YouTube stuff. Alexis Marie, her brain thinks a little bit similar to me, so it's kind of like, it's nice seeing someone that's a little bit more kooky, like post content and like actually blow. I'm now gonna move on to the bit that's kind of like lifestyle. So what's new in my life right now, and also guys, what's new in your life right now? I'm about to start my master's in global public health nutrition. If you guys don't know, I did my undergrad in neuroscience, graduated last year 2024. I needed a break. I'm ready to go back to school. What has been my favorite memory from the past few months? It would definitely be DLT Malta. Like I've been outside all of this summer, but nothing can beat Malta. It's when I've just got close to a lot of these other girlies that I've been partying with all summer, but it's been a silly summer. Like it's been a very a very silly one. Every time I go out, I realize I'm actually not introverted. Like when I was younger, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so shy. I'm not shy. I'm actually a bit too extroverted sometimes. What am I most excited about for the next few months? Diversifying my content. My friend was like, you should play Sims, because I love playing Sims, and that's a hobby. So I also don't want this page to be all about uni, like especially when I start uni. It'll be the easiest content to film, obviously, because it'll be my day-to-day, but I don't want to just talk about uni the same way I didn't want to just talk about crochet. If you guys would be down to watch me play Sims and we have like a little Sims life, let me know, because we can play Sims together. I'll figure out how to do all the screen recording and everything. We can play Sims. Okay, and now I have a couple like travel questions. What's my favorite place I've ever traveled to? It depends who I'm traveling with, and it depends on the group, because the group makes the trip. I feel like the trips that I like the most were the ones that I didn't vlog. So you guys might not know about these, but like when I went to Turkey with my family, I loved Antalya. I definitely need to redo it. First hexagon done. Cute. I'm gonna do the next one in this color. Chiang Mai. Round 2. Like, let's go again. I loved that whole Thailand trip. What's still on my travel bucket list? New Zealand has to see me. If you're from New Zealand, let me know when I can come over. I will be there expeditiously. I feel like a lot of the places I've wanted to go, I've gone. Thank God. I don't know if I have anywhere. If you guys have some good suggestions, leave it down below. Okay, I'm already running out of storage. I love to yap. Oh my gosh, like I talk so much. What is the funniest or most unexpected thing that's happened to you whilst traveling? Basically, there was one time that I went to Malaysia. When I got there, my friend Khalid was like, oh, I'm here. And I was like, oh, this is supposed to be a solo trip. Why are you here? So I went to go see Khalid. We were just being silly children. Like we're actually little kids when we were together. So like I didn't know he was going to be there, and he didn't know I was going to be there. And Khalid is the kind of person that knows everyone. Like, I'm like, why do you know this person, Khalid? You just got here 2 days ago. Why are you in this person's car? So I now get to Vietnam. I think I posted on my story, like, I'm in Vietnam. Guess who is in Vietnam, guys? He's like, where are you staying? I was like, Khalid, I'm staying here. He was like, there's no way. I was like, I'm here. He was just like around the corner from me. Everywhere I go, you're here. That also happened with my friend Sierra. When I went to Paris, it was a solo trip for Christmas. I just wanted to go, like, I just needed a break. I just came back from Singapore and I was like, I need to be away. And I met Sierra in Singapore, right? But she was like, oh, I'm gonna go study in Germany. We were like, cool. I'm now in Paris. I posted on my story. She's like, you're in Paris right now? I was like, yeah. She's like, I'm in Paris right now. I was like, you're supposed to be in Berlin. If not Berlin, you're supposed to be in Singapore. What the heck is in Paris? She's like, come out, let's go see the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so that's how I was able to get my shots of the Eiffel Tower, because if not, I wouldn't have got my pics. Things happen when I travel, but it's good vibes. It's always good vibes with my people. Okay, I'm getting to the last bit, which is like the hobbies portion of the video. What hobbies are you most passionate about right now? As you can see behind me, I've been painting a bit more. Like, these are like some hibiscusy flowers. Look at this! Ah! But this one's my most proudest one. I love her so much. Like, I really want to get into painting. I hope it's going to be my outlet a bit more. Is there a hobby that you've always wanted to try but haven't? I had one that I always wanted to try but hadn't, but I have now. So I didn't know how much I would love hiking, like exploring the different countryside, walking tours or hiking trips with like the people that I love, or even like joining like a walking group, because London has so many of them. What's one daily ritual or habit that makes you happy? People that don't nap scare me. My lunch break, I'll take a nap. On the way to work, I'll take a nap. On the way back from work, I'm napping. When I get back home, I'm napping. I'm anemic. So that might be a different problem there. Okay guys, and now we'll get to the last few questions. There's actually 2 more questions and then we're kind of done for this video. I hope you guys have liked this video so far. What do you want people to feel when they watch your channel? I want you guys to feel at home. You're yapping with one of the girlies, you're just sitting here talking, or you know, like you have that one friend who doesn't shut up but you love listening to their podcasts. That's the kind of vibe I want you guys to feel when you're here. Like, just feel safe, you feel at home. If it's like a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video or a 3-hour video, you guys just feel like your brain can switch off for a little bit. And then any messages for your subscribers and future audience. Obviously, to my future audience, hello, welcome to me, hi. And I'm glad that you feel like there's something here to watch, because this is just my life. Like, it's just me yapping, guys. It's literally just me in my room that's like up the size of a box. It can only get better. Your life can only improve from this point. It only gets better, guys. Thank you for joining, and I really do appreciate you guys, because I always say, like, I just want this to be a community of people just feeling safe and like having fun. But yeah, so that wraps up this video, guys. Thank you guys for staying. Let me show you what I've crocheted so far. I managed to do 2.5 hexagons. Then the top hexagon is going to be in this green, and then the brim is going to be in this green as well, which is going to be kind of cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope for my newbies this provides a bit more clarity about what we do here, who I am. Please let me know if you have any more video suggestions on what you want to see on this channel. If you guys want to see me play Sims, let me know. But thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.